Hello everybody, welcome to another tarot reading. My name is Amber and this is Earthy Indigo. I hope that you are doing very well today or tonight or whenever it is that you are tuning into this reading. Before we jump into the reading, just a few quick announcements. If you would like to book a personal reading with me or purchase any of my merch, you may do that through my website, earthyindigo.com, or you can shoot me an email. The information to all of that will be listed in the description box below. This will be a two-part reading today. Timestamps will be listed in the description box. If you would like to jump around, do feel free to do that. Thank you very much for all of the new subscribers, returning subscribers. I appreciate all of your love and support. It means the world to me. Don't forget to like the video if it resonates with you. Not only does it help the channel's growth, but it helps the video get out to more people who may need to hear the messages. This is a timeless reading, so whenever you happen to come across it is when you were meant to hear these messages. This is also for all zodiac signs and placements, so whatever your zodiac sign or placements are, you can find messages for you within this reading. I do resonate with being a Lightworker, a Starseed, an Indigo, and a Divine Feminine. So I have a tendency to channel messages for the Twin Flame Collective along with the Lightworker Collective. You don't have to resonate with either of those journeys in order to find messages within my videos, but I do have a tendency to channel for those collectives. Okay, I think that's all that I have to say. Anyway, let's jump right into the reading, shall we? So I have two decks here. We have the Santa Muerte deck and then the Delos Tarot deck. So we're going to start off with the Santa Muerte Tarot. And we're going to do a, I'm looking for like love, probably like twin flame, but we're going to say connection just because we don't really know like what kind of story we're going to get. So we're going to use the Santa Muerte deck for that. We're going to get a card or two on like what's going on in the connection, what kind of a connection are we looking at, and then we're going to get person A and person B. You may decide for yourself whether you resonate with being person A or person B, but for the sake of the reading, that's how I'm going to do it. So yeah, all right, let's do this. Let's get a card or two for the connection, please. Okay, let's get 4 cards for the connection. So we have the, I feel like it should go like this. So we have the Fool, which is Aries energy. Oh, my ears started ringing. So somebody here could be an Aries or have strong Aries placements within their chart. We have the Three of Pentacles, which is Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We have Santa Muerte, which is Death, that's Scorpio energy. And then we have the Nine of Cups. Okay. All right. So let's get the rest of the cards out before we start talking about what these cards could mean. So let's get a card for person A, please. How does person A feel about person B and this connection with person B? We have the Queen of Cups. Wow. Okay, so water energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. This person could be a water sign or have water within their chart. Doesn't have to be. What about person B? How does person B feel about person A and this connection with person A? Whoa. That's a lot. Okay, so face up we have Strength and we have the Six of Wands. So Leo and then fire energy. Again, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Face down we have 3 cards. We have the Page of Wands, the 10 of Wands, and the 6 of Pentacles. So I'm going to put these 3 back because they came face down and it's just way too many cards. We are going to get clarification with the other deck, so they have a chance to come back out if they want to. But it does seem like strong fire energy over here with person B. They could have strong fire placements within their chart. Again, doesn't have to be. I'm getting a kind of a feeling that person A may resonate with being the Divine Feminine. And person B might resonate with being the Divine Masculine. Again, flip it, switch it, reverse it, whatever you got to do. This is just energy that we're talking about, so you can assign whatever genders you want to. It's just the energy that I'm picking up on here. Okay, so let's get a card for the, like, what's the outcome at the present time for this connection? What's the outcome at the present time for this connection? Do keep in mind that time is fluid and free will is a thing. Just because the cards say something may happen doesn't mean that it will. We are just looking at energies and possibilities are endless. So we have the High Priestess. I don't read reversals unless I feel called to do so. So that is Pisces, Cancer energy with the High Priestess. And then we have the Two of Cups. Wow. That's nice. Okay. So it feels like this is like a really strong soul connection. So I'm definitely getting I'm getting like really, really strong soulmate energy here. Not quite like twin flames energy yet, but it could be, you know, like divine partner, divine soulmate, higher level soulmate. It feels like there could be like a spiritual connection here between the two of you within this connection. It does feel like it's possible that you could be in separation right now, or have like just recently started either started this connection or like reconnected for some. Person A feels like really like just ready to like give their hearts. They're like in it. Person B feels honestly like they feel like they might have to, it's almost kind of like they might have to like wrestle a few demons, metaphorical demons, you know, like whatever that might be for them. Like there might be some obstacles in their path, whether that's like physically, or it's like kind of something that they have to go through, like emotionally. If you're wondering, I did pre-shuffle like all the decks, so I'm not going to be shuffling on screen. But let's go ahead and clarify with the Delos Tarot here. So here in the connection with the energy with the Fool, this talks to me about it's like a new start. Whether, like I said, like this is somebody that you like just connected with, or it's somebody that you have reconnected with. It feels to me like for like I'm gonna say like at least half of you, like this is a reconciliation of some sort, or it's something that like wants to. It's like in the how do I say this? Like moving towards that direction here. You could be in separation right now, like I said, or you could have like recently reconnected with this person. It feels like I said, like the Fool, it's talking to me a lot about like a new cycle. There could have been some sort of a risk for somebody here, but there was also like a lot of transformation. I don't really know like what kind of a risk that could be. We'll get some clarification. The Three of Pentacles talks to me about collaboration. There's growth. It's like teamwork. Like both of you want to work together on this. The Santa Muerte, which would be death, you know, it's talking, definitely giving me the rebirth vibes, which is where I'm getting like a lot of like the reunion, you know, like a reconciliation, a reunion. Like this is like a past connection where you could be in separation right now, or you've like recently reconnected. Because like the fool energy here, this skeleton is coming out of the grave, you know, so it's like it's like the rebirth, you know, it's almost like judgment. It's almost like the judgment card. And then Santa Muerte here, she's pregnant, so I'm also getting Empress vibes, like strong Empress vibes. So Taurus could be applicable as well. Somebody could have Taurus and Scorpio in their chart. For some, there could be like a new child that's expected, either within this connection or within like your family. For others of you, like maybe this is talking about like a spirit baby. Like maybe you could have like there could be children from this connection, and that it doesn't always necessarily have to be like actual like, you know, human children. Like it could be like an idea or like a business or something like that, you know. It depends on like what you both want within your life, but I do feel like that could be possible here. The Nine of Cups talks to me about like wish fulfillment. It's almost like this is like something that you both want, but there could be like some options. For some, there could be a little bit of like confusion. I'm getting like Neptune, like Pisces energy here from this Nine of Cups. Okay, so what about the Fool? It's kind of like a be careful what you wish for. You know, because like maybe somebody like they wish for this like chest and they open it and there's like they were hoping that there was just going to be like 1 cup in there or 2 cups in there, but there's 9, and they're like, okay, now which one am I supposed to choose? For some of you, there could be like some sort of like options within this connection. We're going to get clarification to see like what that is. So why is the Fool here? The 10 of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles. So earth energy and fire energy showing up here. So for some of you, there could have been like some sort of, it could have been something to do with like a family unit. Like maybe like an older figure in the family, like maybe a mother figure or a grandparent. For some, it could be like a father, or even like an older sister or like sibling in general. For some reason, like there was some sort of like, for others of you, it could have been money. There could have been like money issues that were a burden. Why is the Queen of Pentacles here? Ooh. We have the Ace of Wands and the Tower on the bottom of the deck. For some of you, there could have been a third party. There could have been a third party. Yeah, somebody could have had to walk away from a third party, and it could have been a heavy burden. They may have had their money tied in with this person. They could have been married to this person. They could have had children with this person. But in order for like this connection to start, like somebody had to walk away from a third party connection. I feel like it's a connection. Like it was another relationship of some sort. Like I was saying, like for some of you, like it could have been like a marriage or something. It feels like there could have been like a lot of like, there could have been like possibly like heated arguments or debates. Like this could have been like a really like I'm feeling like passions were high in this situation, but somebody walked away. They might be feeling defensive now because of it, but they walked away because they wanted a new start, and that was what felt like the risk. That was what the risk was. But I'm not getting it as a sense of like, you know, somebody like leaving somebody for somebody else. It was almost like, you know, there was something about the situation that felt like a heavy burden to them. It's kind of like following your own happiness, you know, because the skeleton here is being led by this butterfly, which is transformation, you know, it's growth. They've outgrown this connection, this situation, and it felt like a heavy burden. So the Three of Pentacles, why is the Three of Pentacles here? The Seven of Swords and the Eight of Swords. Interesting. So somebody, yeah, I feel like somebody could be, there could have been some sort of self-sabotage in this connection in the beginning. But somebody here is like moving away from some self-imposed imprisonment. 7 and 8 talks about, we have the twin flame card on the bottom of the deck. It talks about progression, you know, because you've got the 7 and the 8. It's almost like this person here on the 7 of Swords, they like took these swords here, and then they just kind of like put themselves in this situation. But they're like, with that clarifying the Three of Pentacles, it's like they're healing from that. They're healing from that. It could have been this connection. Like maybe they, for some of you, like, I hope that this like isn't taken the wrong way, but for some of you, like maybe they settled. Maybe because like they didn't feel like they could do better. For some, they could be working on healing like some self-esteem issues here. Something could be hidden though, because I'm noticing the moon on the 7 of Swords. Can we get one more for the Swords energy here? Yeah, so we have the 3 of Pentacles and the 6 of Swords again. So yeah, they're healing from it. They're moving away from it. They're moving away from this energy. For, you know, it could have been more than one relationship. Like it could have been like a connection. It could have been like friendships as well. It could have been like family. Like this person could have been like, especially if it's a situation where like they were married, you know, like families are, you know, connected, and friend groups, you know, it's just kind of like, it could have been something that this person like maybe like put off for a while, and now they're like moving away from it. For some, they could be getting help from friends to move away from the situation. There could be distance, like physical distance here between the two of you as well. There's a lot of movement here. So what's up with Santa Muerte? What's up with death? The Five of Pentacles. Somebody was feeling left out in the cold. There could have been financial problems. But it's like, you know, I'm kind of getting this feeling of like, because this is like a church. It's like a church, like window here. And these people, you know, like they have two options. Like they could, you know, walk away from the church and keep, you know, suffering in the way that they're suffering, or they could go inside and they could get warmth, and they could probably get like a meal, you know, and like maybe like assistance finding a job or something like that. You know, it's kind of like it's almost like I'm kind of getting a feeling of like these people are like wandering into the church, like they've made the decision to like go get whatever assistance that they need. You know, which is kind of like, again, here where it's like this person, like somebody within this connection is getting assistance from like friends and moving away from whatever this Ten of Wands was for them. Can we clarify the Five of Pentacles? Yeah, Death and the Ace of Cups. These did come out in the reverse. And so it feels to me like somebody was moving away from, somebody within this connection is moving away from another connection that was no longer, it just wasn't emotionally fulfilling to them anymore, and they're moving towards something that they feel is going to be emotionally fulfilling, and probably something that they want to like rekindle. It feels to me like it's something from the past for sure. We have a lot of cards clarifying each other, like the Three of Pentacles clarifying the Three of Pentacles, Death clarifying Death. You know, it's like, it's kind of like the cards like saying the same thing over again, like, you know. What about the Nine of Cups here? What's up with the Nine of Cups? Whoa, that's a lot. That's way too many. I'm not going to take all these, but I'll look at them. So we have the Two of Pentacles, the Two of Wands, Strength, Page of Cups, Wheel of Fortune, the Five of Cups, and then the Nine of Cups. Again, yo, what did I say about the cards clarifying each other? Like, alright, I'm putting this back. Can we not do that? Please. I mean, cards clarifying each other, sure, do that, but that was a whole ton of cards. What's up with this Nine of Cups here? What's up with this Nine of Cups? It's kind of almost like maybe somebody's reached like a fork in the road here. Maybe somebody within this connection already has options. I don't know. What's up with the Nine of Cups? The Nine of Cups. What's up with the Nine of Cups? The Hierophant. Taurus energy. Y'all, this connection could end up being like really long lasting. It could really be long lasting. Because here's the thing, like the High Priestess and the Hierophant, this is, you know, the Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine. You know, there's the Twin Flames right there. And I did see the Twin Flame card. I don't know if I showed you all that, but like there's like a very spiritual connection here between the two of you. Like very spiritual connection between the two of you. You could have like awakened each other. Somebody here within this connection could be going through an awakening. We have Taurus energy here as well. Let's clarify the Hierophant, please. The Queen of Cups, yeah. There's love. There's love. So person A could be a Taurus because we've got the Queen of Cups again, but it doesn't have to be. That's crazy. Y'all, there really could be, for some of you, like this connection could end up being like marriage. It could be like really long term, like whatever you know, whatever that level is for you. Everybody's, you know, got their own path, but like, it's really nice. But it does feel like somebody here has had to release some heavy burdens and move away from some, you know, situations. Okay, so person A, Queen of Cups, let's clarify that. Why is person A showing up as the Queen of Cups? Hold on. So we have the Chariots and we have the Seven of Wands. So Cancer energy and then fire energy, Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. So this person feels, they may feel like they have to defend the fact that they want to give their heart to this connection. This is somebody that I feel like we have 77 here with the Chariot and the Seven of Cups. So 77 could be really applicable here. 77 in particular could be really applicable for some. Or the number 14, which again would be the number 5. So somebody here could have a life path number of 5. But anyway, I feel like person A has like really been working on like balancing their own personal energies, you know, like their own yin and their own yang, light and dark, like however you want to apply it. They feel like they really have to like defend. They could feel like they have to defend just like their emotions in general. This could be somebody who's like really like learned how to. I'm getting this like feeling of like you awakened my heart. That's so sweet. Oh my gosh, that's so sweet. And it's like, you know, here with this. I can't even make words. Like, okay, somebody is like. Person A could be like super romantic, like seriously like super romantic, like even her eyes are hearts. She may feel like I'm saying she because like it's a queen, so like they may feel like I said, like they have to defend, they may feel like they have to defend this emotional change for some. They may feel like they have to defend this connection. Again, the Chariot speaks about distance, so there could be physical distance here within like you guys might live at a physical distance, or there's just like distance, like you're in a separation at this time. I'm again noticing the little mermaid here down at the bottom of the Queen of Cups. So somebody within this connection could have children. Somebody could be a single parent, or both of you could be a single parent, but that doesn't have to be the case. That's just something that I noticed. But yeah, I really feel like this person, like person A, like really wants to like give their heart to this connection, and I think that they would be willing to like fight for it. It's almost like, you know, they would be willing to fight for it. So person B might be the person that like, you know, is going through this 10 of Wands situation here, because it looks like they're having to cut down. They've got the 9 of Wands. Is that the 9 of Wands? Yeah, it's the 9 of Wands. So the 9 of Wands is the wounded warrior, you know, so they've had to fight. They've gone through it, you know, they've got the battle scars to prove it, and you know, they found that strength. You know, they got those battle wounds from fighting these, you know, dragons, these demons, whatever you want to call it, doing their shadow work. Sometimes it's literal, sometimes it's, you know, internal. I guess I should say sometimes it's external, sometimes it's internal. It just kind of like depends on, you know, everybody's got their own journey. So I'm really getting like person B is probably the person that's had to go through like this, you know, energy we were getting here in the beginning, with the 10 of Wands and stuff, like having to like let go of some connections in order to move forward within this divine connection. Okay, so let's clarify the 9 of Wands and strength, please. The 8 of Wands and the World. Interesting. So yeah, this person is moving fast. They want to come in quickly towards a new world, a whole new world with you. Again, like there's this little gnome Cupid coming down here with this message, you know, a message of love maybe. So the person B could be getting like divine messages, you know, like from their guides, like downloads, whatever, intuition, whatever you want to like, you know, various words that you could use. I really like this. There's a lot of like synchronicity and compatibility here between A and B. It's like I feel like they both want like the same thing. Like person B is working through, and again, like flip it, switch it, reverse it, whatever you gotta do. But I feel like person B is working through this, is the one that's working through this like Ten of Wands situation where they're like having to clear out heavy like connections that were like heavy burdens for them, and person A is like, you know, ready and waiting for them to show up. It's like it's kind of like I'm getting this feeling of like rushing back into each other's arms, kind of a sense. So like this to me, I'm getting really strong like reconciliation vibes. This could be somebody that you like just met, and like maybe this was something that they were going through before. But I like, especially if you resonate with the twin flame journey, which I do feel like this is very giving on very strong, you know, at the least like very high level soulmate, but like, you know, energy. But I am, like I said, I'm getting like reconciliation here, and it feels very mutual to me. There's like a lot of love on both sides here. There's a lot of love. Okay, what's up with the High Priestess and the Two of Cups? The Hanged Man. Somebody's gotten a new perspective. We have Virgo energy. Somebody's got a new perspective. It could be regarding this connection. Like it could have been whoever it was that walked away has like realized, you know, what the connection actually was to them. They've gotten like a new perspective on like which direction they should go. They're like more tapped in now, trusting their intuition. They could have been learning. For some of you, like they could, especially like if this connection like sparked an awakening in them, like they've been progressing, they've been learning through that awakening, going through that that process, maybe even working on their own calling. You know, for some of you, they could have like accepted their twin flame journey here, you know, because I'm noticing the two, you know, with the Two of Cups, you know, that's a very strong soulmate card. What's the Hanged Man? King of Swords and the Two of Wands. So yeah, somebody definitely could be living at a distance here. There's clarity here with the King of Swords. Air energy, that is Taurus, or not Taurus, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. We have a butterfly again. It's almost like somebody could have gotten a new perspective on maybe like things that they said in the past. Like maybe they were harsh, and they're like realizing that now. There's also like truths that need to be spoken here, because the king this is the sort of truth that he's holding. It's the Ace of Swords. That's the sword that he's holding here. It's like a no nonsense sort of an energy here. This person, somebody within this connection may have needed to embody this King of Swords energy in order to clear out, make some judgment calls to move towards their wish fulfillment. We have the King of Pentacles here on the bottom of the deck, and then the Magician, and we have the Queen of Swords. So, yeah. Wow. I really like this. I really like this a lot. There's a lot of really good, damn. There's like so many majors on the bottom. Aside from the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords, there's 1, 2, 3. I count aces as majors, so 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 majors. Damn, y'all. This is like written in the stars. This is like written in the stars. This is crazy. There's a judgment call for sure being made. Reconciliation. You know, this is who is that? Is that like Gabriel or Michael is blowing the horn to like, you know, resurrect the for the rapture or something like that. I don't know. I was just talking about that the other day. Because of then the stars talking about like wish fulfillment. I'm not even gonna get into all of that. I'm not even gonna get into all that. All I'm gonna say is like this is like literally like destined. I feel like there's something destined here. At the very least, is like the lessons being learned were destined. Because after all, you know, those of us that resonate with the twin flame journey, what is it that I'm always saying? And you know, well, maybe not always, but I feel like often, it's not about the physical union. It's about the awakening. It's about both of you awakening. You know, And yeah, like the physical union is definitely helpful and beneficial and wonderful, and everybody would love that. You know, it's an end goal, but at the end of the day, you know, as long as you're both doing your mission, you're both doing your calling, double mission, baby. Like, you know, double mission, because you're a light worker and a twin flame. You know, which is something else that I say that I believe in too. This is just my belief, and you know, I don't know if others agree or disagree, and you know, whatever, we all have our own beliefs, but I believe that not all light workers are twin flames, but all twin flames are light workers. So double mission, you know, your twin flame mission and your light worker mission. Anyway, let's get some twin flame messages. This is my own personal deck. They are channel messages. They're not channel messages from your twin flame, because I don't know your twin flame. They're not channel messages from my twin flame. They're just messages for love. So hopefully they will resonate with you, and give you some, you know, clarification if that is needed. If they don't resonate for you, then they're not for you, and you can go ahead and leave them. They're for somebody else. But yeah, let's do this. Let's do this. Oh my word. All right, yeah, guys. I'm just gonna do this. So the first one we have is, I know you are my twin. I know you are my twin. So there you go. There's your confirmation. You know they know. There was outside interference. So yeah, somebody here had a third party interference. You know, could have been like, you know, third party, fourth party, fifth party. It doesn't always have to just be like, you know, one situation. Outside interference for sure. The separation is killing me. Yeah, I was feeling that. I feel like this is currently in separation. I feel like this is something that's like, it's like a working towards union for some. I don't, you know, claim to predict the future. Like I say, you know, the future is not set in stone. It is fluid. Time is fluid. So, you know, I don't have time frames here. I'm not going to say anything is set in stone, but it's definitely looking like that, you know, and that is kind of like, you know, collectively a theme. So it's beautiful, you know, and it's moving in the right direction, whether or not like union happens in this lifetime, because that doesn't always happen. Like union doesn't always happen in this lifetime. It's moving in the right direction, and like you should be really excited about that. You should be really happy about that. Everybody should, like, because regardless of whether this is your story or it's somebody else's story, like the fact that that's happening is so beneficial to everybody in the collective, you know, like, because it moves everything along. It's wonderful. You are my wish fulfillment. Aww. And we had the 9 of Cups twice, and then we got the Star too, so that's so sweet. That makes me want to cry a little bit. You make me feel safe. Aww. I want to have a family with you. That's so sweet. I'm getting like super emotional right now. So some of you might be like feeling like really emotional from like during this time, or just like in general. I don't know. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hurt you. Your kisses are my favorite. I never thought I would ever really find you. Yeah. I can resonate with that one for sure. The first time I looked in your eyes, I knew. Aw. It was like a love at first sight kind of story. That's so romantic. That's so sweet. Okay. Let's get some signs from the stars. So, this is my own personal deck as well. They're not channeled messages. They just have like a bunch of signs, zodiac signs, numbers, months, seasons, animals. They may be signs that you're seeing, and maybe confirmation for you. Maybe signs that you will see, you know, when it comes time for these messages to take place. I don't know. It's going to be different for everybody, you know? It's going to be different for everybody. This is a timeless video, so it will definitely be different for everybody. Okay. The first one we have is air sign. So somebody could have air in their charts. Again, that is Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. We have autumn. Autumn. So if you're watching this at the time of upload, it is November. We are still in autumn. It's beautiful right now, the leaves. We had like a little bit of a storm where I live, and the leaves just like fell all day long, and so there's just like everything is covered in the leaves, and I love it. So you may be watching this at the time of upload, or you may be watching this during autumn in general. We have full moon. So the full moon might be applicable to some. Fall equinox. Fall equinox. So for some of you, the fall equinox was significant, whether that is the one like, you know, past or present, past or future, depending on when it is that you are watching this. For some of you, you could have been born during the autumn season, or just the autumn season in general, like something really significant happened for you or this connection in the autumn season. Again, past or future. We have Saturn. So I just heard Saturn is a grumpy old planet. I don't think that's very nice. But anyway, one of my guides thinks that Saturn is a grumpy old planet. So there you go. Saturn rules Capricorn. So somebody could be Capricorn or have Capricorn placements. Saturn is the planet of karma. It is also like one of the slowest moving planets due to its distance from the sun and Earth. So it takes something like 20 or 30 years for it to do like complete like a full rotation. So Saturn will stay in a sign for like a generation. So I consider Saturn to be one of the generational planets. Yeah, anyway. I was watching this interesting show. It was like a documentary about how they were theorizing that Saturn used to actually be a lot closer to to Earth than it is now, and that the formation of Venus actually caused it to go where it is now. It was an interesting story, but yeah. Anyway, I just remembered. I keep doing this, man. I have channeled songs, so I'm sorry that I forgot to do that in the beginning, but I will do the channeled songs before we end the love portion as well. I got 3 of them today, so I'll also leave the channeled songs down in the description box below if you want to check them out. I do recommend doing that, or at least like looking at the lyrics, because you can find like additional messages for you within those songs. Okay, so we have the month of October. So somebody could be born in October. Something significant could have taken place in October. Again, that's autumn. You know, the autumn season. For some of you, could have been like the full moon in October. We have Mercury. So Mercury rules Gemini and Virgo. Mercury is also the planet of communication. So there could definitely be communication coming in here between you two within this connection. I feel like something about like a Mercury retrograde. Now, I don't believe that if you're watching this at the time of upload, I don't believe that we are in Mercury retrograde, but maybe this separation occurred during a Mercury retrograde for some. For others of you, I do think that when Mercury is in retrograde, it's really hard to say. It's like a tongue twister. I think that one of the things is that like past people can come back around. So for some of you, maybe that's when this connection, this person will come back around, or this connection will come back around, is during a Mercury retrograde. Again, that's only going to be significant to some, but I was getting that vibe. We have short hair. So somebody could have short hair or have recently cut their hair for some of you. Like shorter hair than the last time that you saw them, maybe. I don't know. And then we have spring. So somebody could be born in spring. I was getting a lot of Taurus energy, which would be April, May. So this connection could take place, this reconciliation could take place in the spring. for some, or the separation could have taken place in the spring. You could be watching this at springtime, depending on when it is that you come across it. Okay, so the songs that we have today, I did only get songs today, so yeah, but I got 3 of them. So the first one that we have is This Calling by All That Remains, and then we have Lingers by the Cranberries, and Soul Sister by Train. So I will leave the links to all 3 of those videos down below. If you want to go check them out, go check out whichever one calls to you, check out all 3 of them. Whatever you feel called to do. I do highly recommend doing that. Okay, like I said, this does end the love portion of this reading. So if this is where you're going to be leaving us, I do appreciate you spending the time to watch this video. I hope that the messages helped and that they resonated with you. Don't forget to subscribe and like if they do. I hope you have a wonderful day or night or whenever it was you were tuning into this reading, and we will see you in the next one. Bye. Okay. Moving on. So let's get some indigo messages. Thank you for everybody who stuck around for the indigo portion. This is what I call it the indigo portion, but it's like the advice portion of it. So it's for you, the viewer. It may have to do with this reading that we just read on. It may not. It's just like for you on your own individual path. So let's get some messages. This is my indigo messages deck. They are channel messages. Oh wait, there's a sign. There's a signs in here, so let's get that one too. It's a special sign just for you. Hey, that rhymed. Okay, Aquarius. Ooh. So somebody could be Aquarius. Be an Aquarius. Okay. I thought we had more than that. Maybe it's just because we got this extra sign. Okay, so the first message that we have is like an ice cube, just chill. Just chill. Chill, baby. Starseed. Ooh. So some of you could definitely resonate with being a starseed. Last night I went outside and it was like right after the storm had passed by, and you could see Orion. Well, at least from like where I lived, I could see Orion so well. So some of you might resonate with being an Orion starseed. I think there's another one, Mintalkin, or something like that, is in that constellation as well. But yeah, that was really cool for me because I live in the city, and so like I never get to see the stars. It's been probably like almost a year since I've actually been able to like see the stars like really, really well. And so it was just like, it was really meaningful for me personally, especially since I resonate with being a starseed, being able to see the stars last night, and not just being able to see the stars, but being able to see Orion like that. I don't resonate with Orion. I resonate with Pleiades, but still, it was just amazing. But anyway, that's my message. That was my story about the stars. Anyway, let's move on. Let it go and let it flow. Let it go and let it flow. And then find your wild side. All right. Now let's get some starseed messages, since we just had that beautiful story about the starseeds. Whoa. There's a lot. All right. So a lot of you could definitely resonate with being starseeds with all these messages for the starseeds as we have today. Okay, the first one we have is Earth Guide. Your sacred calling upon this planet is to simply love and be loved. So I feel like some of you could also resonate with being an Earth Angel. Inner Alchemy. Inner alchemy is achieved when you react to fear with love. Which I feel like is a lot of this, like, you know, like just chill and let it go and find your wild side. You know, like whatever is, like maybe some of you are like stressing about something. Could be like maybe something to do with like the holidays. You know, some of us have to spend time with family members that like we aren't really too keen to spend time with. or be around people that we just like really would rather just not be around. You know, and some of you might just be kind of like stressing about that, but it's just a reminder, you know, to respond to, you know, fear with love. Kill them with kindness, baby. It's my favorite thing to do. It's really hard for like people to like be mad at somebody that's like being nice, you know? And if they are, then just walk away. You have that option too, you know? Just saying. Just saying. Next, we have ascension. Your soul is evolving to higher states of consciousness. You are ready for this. So yes, I definitely feel like some are going through awakenings, ascensions, Kundalini awakenings for some too. Surrender. Surrender your need to control the outcome. Just be with life in this present moment. Be in the moment. Don't worry about yesterday. Don't worry about tomorrow. Just be in today. Inner worlds. Your external world is a reflection of your inner world. Advancement. A strong energy is propelling you forward. Follow the stirrings of your heart. Yeah. I feel like that. It's kind of like weird. I'm getting this feeling of like, it's like you're magnets almost to each other, you know? It's like there's a little magnet in each of your hearts that's like just pulling you to each other. I hope that makes sense. I'm kind of seeing it as like a cartoon. I don't know, maybe that is a cartoon. Anyway. Release. Release anything that keeps you from your path of authenticity. Let it go. Be you. Just be you, boo. Free spirit. To be a free spirit is to float without walls, to fly without judgment, and to love without conditions. Unconditional love. Transcendence. Transcend your mind's limitations and allow your soul's light to truly shine. And then last we have stillness. Reflect on this moment with love, kindness, and compassion. Very nice. I like that. Okay. Light worker messages. Let's get some light worker messages, please. For the collective. A lot of light worker messages too. Okay. So the first message we have is align your life. What is not aligned or needs to change? I feel like somebody is working on that for sure. Putting down those 10 of Wands. Keepers of the earth, you are not alone. Ancient ancestors stand beside you. Earth angels, baby, yes. Ancient ancestors. Those that have walked before us. You know, they don't always have to be from your own bloodline either. Like, don't think that your ancient ancestors have to be from your own bloodline. Like, they could be like a part of like your culture or a part of like your region, you know, like we've been born into different bloodlines too. So like, you know, keep an open mind. We'll say that. Just keep an open mind. But be cautious, you know, always use your discernment. Leap. You go first, the universe will catch you. There's the Fool card right there, which I feel like somebody is definitely doing. You know, they're trusting their intuition, they're taking that leap of faith, and they're trusting in the divine, in the universe, you know, and whatever their higher power is to be there to catch them. Pillar of light, your vibration is rising. You are the oracle. Yes, you are. Trust in your power. Have faith and believe. Never give up on hope. Never give up on hope. Soul family, call in your tribe. You don't have to do it alone. And I feel like that's what this person, whoever it is that's going through this 10 of Wands situation is doing, is that I feel like they're calling in people that they know that they can trust and they can rely on to help them get through this situation, whatever it may be for them. Mirror, who or what is triggering you? So remember, triggers are just wounds that need to be healed. So don't run from triggers. Don't like get triggered by triggers, you know, like accept triggers, look at them from a, you know, perspective where you're not going to become too involved where you're emotionally, you know, where you're going to get upset by it, and try to figure out like what it is so that you can like heal it and work through it, you know. Like, you can't figure it out on your own, like, you know, there's professionals to help you with that, you know. I'm not a professional. I don't claim to be a professional on any sort of a level. I am just a tarot reader, so always seek your own medical, professional, legal advice elsewhere, from proper licensed professionals before taking any advice from me. But you know, that's it. That's the message. There you go. It ended. That's it. Yes, just say yes. So if you were asking a question, there is your answer. If something comes up and you may have some confusion on it, you know, maybe you'll remember that, and that'll be, you know, that's a message for you. And then we have Priestess. How are you being called to step up and lead? Priestess, priestess, whatever you resonate with. How are you being called up to step up and lead? How are you being called up? That was weird. How are you being called to step up and lead? What is your calling? Especially if you're a light worker, you know, like, what is your calling? Or what are you doing to work on your calling? Are you only focusing on your twin flame journey, or are you also focusing on your light worker journey? You know, like, there has to be balance. Like, you have to heal yourself before you can even think about, you know, anything else. It's the inner work, you know. It's like you have to love yourself before you can think about, before you can ever expect to like be in any sort of a relationship, friendship, connection, any kind where somebody can love you in the same. Because like, how are you gonna, I'm not saying this right, but you know what I mean. But yeah, we're gonna end this with a Soul's Truth Oracle. These are really good journaling prompts if you journal, or shadow work if you're doing shadow work. So this card we have today is, what expectations do I have that are impossible to meet? The expectations we have are mostly delusional and impossible to meet. We then experience disappointment within ourselves or with a relationship when they are not met. It's time to dissolve your expectations and replace them with gratitude. Today's soul action: be grateful. You are being summoned to more peace. Peace is home for our soul, and it is accompanied by trust. It comes when you surrender and focus only on what you can control. If you expect nothing and are grateful for everything, you will experience extreme fulfillment. There you go. That was a very powerful message to end on. Very thought-provoking one too. So anyway, those are all the messages that I have for you guys. I really hope that they resonated with you. Thank you so very much for all the subscriptions and the likes. I hope that you have a wonderful day or night or whenever it was that you were tuning into this reading. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.